You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the game where lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. Here in the studio with Jeff and Neal. He's back.
Me?
I forgot he was gone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was gone.
Because he's always here. He just wasn't here.
I just wasn't
tagging
You were
out,
there here.
Tagging out is Matt.
Yeah, I was like 10 feet away, but I just wasn't here. I forgot I was gone, but
You're
now I'm back.
scratching on the other side of the wall.
You gave us a hot tag, though.
I did give a hot... Oh, that's right. I did give a hot tag. That's right. For a question, I guess it has to be remain nameless. Although it would have come out already, right?
Yeah.
It was from here to eternity, yeah.
Yeah. But tagging out today is Matt.
Matt is tagging out today. He's kind of prepping for an appearance on Hot Ones, so he's eating as many spicy things as possible. And we figured let him stay at home with
He's
Pepto-Bismol.
just sitting on the toilet
just
while
in
eating
case.
spicy stuff.
Yeah, just that's the best way to do it, I think. But yeah, no, we're here. We're ready to play today. We have a really great panel of guests here today. So let's start with our host. Great game last time he was on the show, and I feel like that was an episode I wasn't on. I'm gonna have to confirm with him because I was really bummed because I listened to it after and it was really fun. Kevin Squyres, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing well. First of all, thanks for being a Patreon supporter. Tell us a little bit about yourself and anything that's been new since you have been on the show.
Yeah, well, I'm down here in Austin, Texas, hang out with my girlfriend McKenna a lot and the two dogs and cat. I love cooking. I love playing tennis. Enjoy listening to you guys, consuming lots of media. And in my day job, I'm about 7 degrees away from providing any value to society whatsoever. I sell software in the ad tech industry. So you don't go to school for it, but
you're also...
Thank you for your service.
Well, yes.
You're able to sustain yourself? Because I feel like that's way more important these days, honestly, than people give themselves credit for.
I am. You know, a few years ago, it felt a lot easier to sustain myself. But, you know, we do what we can.
And
Because we must.
We talked about it before we started recording. No one can see this, but you do have a hat saying Shuck Local, so you do want to become an oyster baron.
That's right. Oyster baron. Yeah, that's right. So in Texas, we didn't have mariculture or oyster farming until 2004, which is behind a lot of the other coastal states. And once we started getting permitted allowed, we were actually making some really delicious oysters on sort of more boutique farms. There's a lot of oysters in the Gulf of Mexico that are absolutely terrible. And those are all produced in the wild by the oyster mafia, which is a real thing. You can look it up.
Wow.
They are vicious and terrible, but we do need more oysters in our Texas waters to keep them clean and also eat delicious bivalves. And
I just heard that Martin Scorsese is adapting an oyster mafia movie.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
Guess who's starring?
Take a guess.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You want? Yeah, you can star in it.
Is it Leo?
Well, it's Leo, and then maybe a little cameo from De Niro.
Yeah.
Kicking someone on the ground.
It's a good supporting.
Yeah, good supporting role. Well, thank you for being here, Kevin. We're excited to play your game. Just for those at home, it's going to be a pub Triviality style game, so we'll keep score over here, see if you can beat us. But we need a good team member because Matt is not here, and we have a great one today. Longtime patron of our show, which we thank, and also a great patron of Curated by Chance, my other podcast, and that's Dan Riordan. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being here. Tell the folks a little bit about yourself and how you doing.
Hi, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a lawyer by trade, a science nerd at heart. I apologize for my raspy voice. I'm getting over a cold.
Don't need to apologize.
I have my classic Epcot shirt on.
Oh, nice.
Because that was my happy place as a kid. Again, science nerd. I've been listening to your podcast since 2018. And thanks to your podcast and when Bill Sunderland and Danny Silla were on from Escape This Podcast, it led me to the escape room community. And my partner and I have now done more than 250 rooms, and we've gone on
That's
tours.
awesome.
Yeah, we've been to the Best or in Montreal. We've been up there to see them. We've been all over. It's great. So many thanks. Yeah.
That's a lot of rooms.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite, like the one that if you had to go back to or you'd recommend to people, like this is the one you have to do before you die or that you should get trapped in and not get out of?
10
Yeah.
escape rooms you must try before you die.
So the in Montreal, there's a multiple location facility
wow.
called Escaparium run by Jonathan Driscoll, and he has a giant warehouse, and he literally built a cathedral within it, and you interact with this cathedral, go through walls like outside in the graveyard and all sorts of stuff. It's incredible, and that's apparently not even his best room. Like the best one just opened up last year.
Wow.
So
Now,
go to
if you
Montreal.
if you could do an escape room of a specific theme that you haven't seen yet, what theme would
I
you
like
think
that.
would be lend
Ooh.
itself well to an escape room?
Man, I don't know. It's a good question because
All right, think about that, and then we could come back at the end.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's think about that. There is one escape room I wouldn't want to escape, and I only bring it up because Dan sent a picture a while back of a concert that he's like, you really should go to, and I thankfully was somehow able to go to the concert, which was life changing. But what was the concert you were at that it was an artist that we share a love for, Dan?
Oh yeah, Dua Lipa in Chicago in September. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like if you drop me off at the Dua Lipa escape room. It's like, well, Neal just never escaped. What happened?
That was like a Firefest escape room.
Yeah, oh, that'd be really good. A Firefest one where you just keep hearing Ja Rule in the background. You can't leave.
You gotta add the poop to the scales and balance the scales.
Get
when the door
your
opens.
ham sandwich or whatever they had, or your bread sandwich.
bread sandwich.
So, Dan, you're going to provide our team name today.
Yeah. So my favorite movie of all time is the movie Clue. And so our local trivia team, whenever we can't come up with something topical and funny, we default to Mrs. Peacock Was a Man. And the host never understands what the reference is to, even though he's the same age as me. But that's it. Mrs. Peacock Was a Man. Yeah.
All right, I love it. Well, let's do it, Kevin. Feel free to take the reins. Grab the whatever that little knife is that you open oysters with, and take it away.
Yeah, that'd be a good addition to the Clue weapon set.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Do we need to do a
Little
rules
shucking
read
knife.
thing?
Little shucking knife.
Well,
we
Ken
don't
doesn't believe in
we don't
reading the
have
rules.
rules on these pub episodes,
Oh,
but
hell
if you
yeah.
want to hear a read, we can drop one in anyways.
Yeah.
No, we don't need no
All right.
stinking
No
rules.
rules.
Love it. All right. Well, we're starting with a banger. We have a lot of words in the English language, and I'm going to use some of them today. But what's the only one that ends in MT? If you can't figure it out right now, maybe sleep on it.
A word that ends with MT and sleep on it is the clue.
Okay. I need
Some
MT. Anything from you, Dan?
No, not yet.
Sleep on it.
exempt. No, that's PT. Exempt.
Yeah, what are things that you sleep
oh,
on? Usually, like big decisions.
I got to guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it dreamt?
Dreamt. Beautiful.
love it.
Yeah, you just nailed it.
Nice.
It's fun to think of Fantine saying, I dreamt a drem. Yeah, so both are right. Dreamed and dreamt. And I don't really know why we allow dreamt, but it's fun to use. All right, number 2.
I don't know why
Ever
we
heard of
allowed
them?
dreamed, but that's fine.
What's that?
I feel it the opposite pole, but
I think I've said this before on the podcast, and maybe you guys can try it and see if it works. But I've noticed if you eat ice cream, maybe like an hour and a half before bed, you have really vivid dreams. So maybe try it at home. Give us some comments. It's happened to me.
Pseudoscience. Yes.
Pseudoscience. See if it happens, and then comment.
that might be real science. Just his sample size is woefully.
It could just be me.
What flavor ice cream? That's important.
I was just eating vanilla, so maybe if it is like a rocky road, you'll have even worse dreams, or more intense dreams. I don't know.
Doritos do that for me.
Is it okay? So maybe it's just a food thing for you. Yeah.
Cool Ranch or nacho cheese?
Nacho cheese.
Taco Bell flavored from the 90s.
Oh, yes, the 90s one, definitely.
I always find that my dreams are really vivid if I eat ice cream with DMT sprinkles.
Oh yeah. Or a little deet maybe.
Deet? No, not deet.
Nuts. Okay, question 2. Ever heard of them? Active from 1970 to 1998 and motivated by anti-imperialism, this West German far-left militant group employed bombings, kidnappings, and assassinations to fight the state.
Oh, Jeff, you like militant groups. What do you got?
I'm part of several. What was the clue again?
Oh, ever heard of them?
So it's not the one.
West German.
Yeah,
I don't know any German militant groups. No ideas?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is probably Cold War times.
Anything?
Okay.
This
Nothing
is
on you.
West
Nothing from
German.
you.
It is
Dan?
Cold War times.
No.
Any hints?
How about a little hint then?
Yeah.
All right. I'm more of a green military clique guy myself.
Green military clique.
The Red faction.
Yeah.
The Red
The Red Barons? No.
platoon. Military clique. We're not going to get it.
You're right there.
I know. Well, you're spoon feeding it to us. So
This is the Red Army faction, also known as the Bader Meinhof group.
Oh, I've heard of the Bader Meinhof.
Bader Meinhof.
Yeah.
That's an effect.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Yeah.
And so the effect is named after the group because a journalist, I think in Minnesota, was writing about how he'd never heard of the Bader Meinhof group. And this is in the 90s, and they were active from the 70s to the 90s. But then all of a sudden he keeps seeing them everywhere
Everyone was
or
talking
hearing
about it.
references everywhere. So that's what the effect of the frequency illusion or something
Mhm.
is another word for it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a fun little sketch of like the Bader Meinhof meets Mandela, and they just have a weird conversation.
I always found that when I'm sick,
Yeah.
I see a lot of stuff about people being sick on television or whatever.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, I had the Bader Meinhof effect about the Mandela effect.
Oh.
That's
kept
that's
happening.
Inception right there.
Okay, question 4. This is a before and after.
Or question three.
Question 3. Yep. I was told there would be no math. Question 3. Row 4. This experimental physicist must have felt like a king when he won the Nobel Prize in Physics for discovering neutrons, changing the future of Wakanda's tech forever.
All right. So Wakanda,
Black Panther. T'Challa.
I don't think it's
Vibranium.
T'Challa. Chadwick Boseman.
adamantium,
Actor.
Boseman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt like a king.
Boson, Higgs boson,
Isn't Bozeman a scientist?
It might be.
It's a town in Montana.
You want to say Bozeman or boson?
Boson's a particle.
Right.
So remember, it's a before and after.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
before and after.
So like Chadwick boson.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Is that what we like?
It's better than I can come up with, Dan.
Yeah, I can't parse it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys are so close. It's James Chadwick Boseman. So James
Oh.
Chadwick was the guy. I tried to get you there with the king clue. King James, if I wanted to do it before, during, and after. But there you go. Okay, question 4. From Derpy to Usurpy. After William the Conqueror took over following the Battle of Hastings in 1066, he tried to learn English but could never master it. As such, French was the default language of the ruling class for over 300 years. Who was the first monarch to bring English back into the court?
It's part of the reason that we have different terms for animals and their preparations, like pigs versus pork
Oh, really?
and cows versus beef,
Interesting.
deer versus veal. So the
You
animals.
seem to know a lot about this.
Yeah, well, I was around in 1066. No, but so a lot of the food prep terms come from French, and then the commoners, the English speakers, were the ones who had the names for the animals. So
Gotcha. So what do we think? We need a ruler.
1066, another 300-ish years puts us to 13-ish hundred.
Mm-hmm.
What were our clues?
Like Charlemagne or something.
Charlemagne was 10th century. He died in like 980, or he would have died before the Battle of Hastings.
Okay.
There was a monarch with the moniker the Usurper. I'm trying to remember who that is.
Oh, that was the nickname or the moniker? Yeah.
How would you like that?
The Usurper.
The Usurper.
Well, he was usurped.
You have anything, Dan?
No, I noticed the usurper as well, but I can't remember the dude's name now.
Well, it's probably like something like a
Like Chuck
Is
the
it
Usurper.
a Charles? Charles
Yeah,
the
probably a-
usurper?
Charles, a William, a Henry.
There was definitely a Charles.
Maybe that's why there hasn't been a Charles in a while.
Hmm.
Should we go with Chuck the Usurper?
Charles might have been the one that was usurped, and that's why they didn't do Charles.
I'm not good
But
with lines of kings. Let's go with Chuck the Usurper.
Maybe Charles, because I doubt there's a Chuck.
To his friends, he was Chuck.
All right. Well, Henry IV. He was raised away from the French-speaking court and grew up during a rise in English nationalism, and he needed to solidify his legitimacy after usurping the throne from Richard II.
Okay.
All right, that's the last English monarch question I'll do today.
2.
All right. That's good.
This next one is called "This Question Would Have Been Cooler Last Year." What is the smallest positive integer that is evenly divisible by every number from 1 to 10?
So 10 is divisible by, just working backwards, you got 2, 5. 9 is 3. So 7's the outlier. You need something divisible by 7, right?
Yeah. 900.
And what's the
like that.
clue about? What did something big happen with a number last year? Like a
2025.
It'd be funny if it was 2025, but
Might be.
it may very
Should I
well
bust
be.
out my calculator? Is that allowed?
There are no rules.
That's true.
That's true. Well, you're telling me how to do my show?
Apparently you needed the
All
reminder.
right, let's see if 2025 is divisible by 7.
It might be.
It is not.
Mm.
Sad.
It doesn't, it's not divisible by, it is divisible by 9 though, right?
2024 divisible by 7. No.
Is 2025 divisible by 9 though? I need to know. I think it is. It should be.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how you know that?
Help.
Yeah.
You know how you do that one?
Yep.
You add up all the digits, and
Yep.
then if it's divisible by 9, it's divisible.
Oh, I've been blacked out.
That's fine.
A little help. So, Jeff, do you know what a permutation is?
I've heard of it, but
Okay.
I can't remember.
Can you go to the CVS Minute Clinic for that? Or
Wait. Yeah, I have no idea.
Here, I'm just doing. Yeah, we
What's-
don't know.
Yeah.
So it's 2,520, which is a permutation of 2025.
oh, okay, that's where the permutation comes from. Well, Kevin, we've only got one right out of 5, so aren't starting out great.
Pitching a heater.
Yep,
Brutal.
he's
We stepped up to the plate and hit the first one, and then
he came in with the Paul Skeens mustache, and it's proving true here. So we got 10 points. Sorry, Dan, we're trying.
It'll get better, guys. Don't worry. Question 6. Ask the DeBarges. What is the longest English word you can write without a vowel?
Longest English word. These are great questions. They're difficult. They're like thinkers.
What do you got, Dan?
is it something that's technically a vowel or not a vowel?
Yeah, like
Like
it
a
has
Y.
to have a Y in it then, right?
Like syzygy, or
Dan was saying it has to have a Y in it. Is that?
What's the DeBarge's clue?
Well, there's the famous music group DeBarge. So it could be one of their songs.
Do they have a eclipse in one of their songs? Because
Um,
then it would be syzygy probably.
oh man, I'm completely blanking. I listen to DeBarge all the time too. Rocksteady is that DeBarge? No, that's
littered with vowels. I agree.
That's like Billy Ocean.
no, it's
No.
it's a band like DeBarge. Shoot, it's
Aren't many words without syllables.
Without
The
vowels.
Whispers.
Whispers. Thank you. Yeah,
Should we go with syzygy?
syzygy.
How do you spell that?
I don't know, but it's all Y's.
Because I came up with rhythm, but I think it's the same.
Oh, what DeBarge is Rhythm of the Night. The rhythm of the
Okay.
night.
Rhythm.
Yeah.
The DeBarges. I'll give it to you. It's rhythms.
Rhythms. All right, we're giving it. Dan got us there. We got to give it to him there.
So Y is a semivowel, and rhythm really should be written RITHEM. But in the 16th and 17th centuries, writers were called inkhorn writers because they Greekified spellings to look more scholarly. I think we just call them douches.
Mm-hmm.
I know I missed my calling.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
What's the one that's like all over the Constitution that the letter always throws me off?
Like a word.
No, like the way they used to write it. It looks like a different letter.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Have you read your Constitution today?
No,
Gonna carry it in your pocket.
got to read my constitutionals.
Dan, are you reading the Constitution often?
No, but I did used to live a block from the National, not a block, but a mile from the National Archives, so I did go look at it.
Did Sean Bean ever give you $20 to write letters down?
No, I missed him by like a week. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's like an S and an F, Jeff.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the F's look like S's or something.
Mhm.
Question 7. I like the way you explore philosophical and spiritual dismantling of one's ego. On September 22nd, 2003, Guy Ritchie released a movie starring Jason Statham, Andre 3000, and Ray Liotta. The next day, Andre 3000 and Big Boy dropped their penultimate studio album, a double feature with songs that absolutely dominated the airwaves when I was in high school. Name the movie and the album.
Is that
That was an album I listened to on repeat in college.
is that Wildwood movie? Or what was that called? Not Wildwood.
Yeah, that was
Idlewild?
Idlewild. Yeah, but I don't think Guy Ritchie did that unless he was like a producer on it.
Oh, Guy Ritchie.
Yeah. Well, the album that I used to listen to had Hey and all those songs was Speaker Box and was it The Love Below?
Love Below. Yep.
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie pumps out movies.
He does. I was actually thinking about this yesterday because he has a new Sherlock series that's pretty fun on Prime. It's a young Sherlock, and I was looking back through his filmography. And
Baby Sherlock.
Baby Sherlock. He solves crimes from the diaper. I was gonna say from the womb, but that would have been a little weird.
I think solves crime
He's like a
from the crib.
snarky teen.
Yeah. But I was really
Mopey teen Sherlock would be
That's the last thing I want to see is a more smarmy Sherlock.
he releases so many movies, and like he'll hit one of them will hit, and then the
Yeah.
other ones are just way off.
Yeah.
But when he hits, it hits. Like I really love like The Gentleman was
The
good.
Gentleman's really good.
It's really good, and the TV series of Gentleman is really good.
He's
Sometimes I just skip his movies because I'm like, there's
Yeah.
so many of these. I don't know. They
Yeah.
can't all be good. But then you watch something like The
Operation
Gentleman,
Fortune?
you're like, was that one not good?
That's actually kind of middling.
I like the
you miss all the shots you don't take. You know,
the
just throw a
I like
bunch out there
the
and-
Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare.
That was good too.
Some will stick.
That was fun.
Yeah.
The one before this movie, it was called Swept Away, and it was with his wife Madonna.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I remember
God,
that.
I remember
one.
that was a big controversy at the time.
The Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare was about beating up homeowner association nags.
It's your wet dream.
Dude, I love that. That was so good. I knew he was the good guy in that
Oh yeah,
scenario. Oh,
I knew right away. Our
like,
friend
"There's
Kevin,
no way."
Our friend Kevin was like, "He's in the wrong." I was like, "Just wait.
Yeah.
There's no way he's
There's no
punished
way.
someone if he's wrong."
All right. So what do we think? Guy Ritchie, 2003, Rock and Rolla. Did he leave out Gerard Butler on purpose?
Yeah, Andre could have been in that Rock and Roll.
That actually, Rock and Rolla, I think, is a little after. That's a little later.
And he wasn't in Snatch, obviously. That was earlier.
So it's after Snatch, before Swept Away. You said, or you said after Swept Away.
I don't know if he
After,
said that.
yeah, sorry, after Swept Away, which I
All
think
right.
was
So directly
2002.
after Swept Away.
So he wanted to reset after Swept
Well, what
Away.
was the name of the album?
Speaker Box and The Love Below was the double album.
That was not the name of the movie, though.
Now, here's another clue. If you wanted to go for an album of the same name, the first song on that album is The Taxman.
Oh, so that's it was
That's
Revolver.
Revolver.
Yeah, absolutely. Revolver, I think, is an underrated movie. It didn't do well. I think it got like 15% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. But Andre 3000 and Vincent Pastore, it's like very philosophical because you never get confirmation that those two characters are real. So it's sort of like, you know, I don't know if it's the id and the superego or what it is, but
Was Gerard Butler in that?
yes, he was.
Okay, thought so. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that lowers its
Yeah.
standing a little bit, I think.
That's how you always know if you should avoid a movie, is if you see Gerard
Is
Butler
Gerard
in
Butler
the top
in it?
billing. Yeah. Not because he's a bad actor, but because he has terrible taste
picks
in
bad
films.
projects.
I don't know,
What do you
300 is pretty fun.
what genre of auteur filmmaker do you prefer? Do you prefer the releases 2 movies every year, like Soderbergh and Guy Ritchie, or you have to wait 10 years in between each movie, like a Tarantino or a
Oh, the old quality.
I mean, Nolan's pretty spaced out usually. Or...
I think I'd rather have someone who's just constantly pumping stuff out, and then you get a good one. And...
Well, I mean, Spielberg had like 2 of the best movies of all time in the same year. So.
Oh yeah, Spielberg is a movie pumper.
Yeah, he did that 3 times.
But he's a solid pumper, you know.
That's tough because you got PTA who does it like every
decade.
He's slow.
Yeah.
But he's
great.
Banger after banger.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he kind of alternates for me.
Like, you're not a one battle guy?
No, I am. It's on a positive alternation. I was like, okay, this one's going to be good because the last one, Licorice Pizza, I really hated.
I didn't like that either.
And then before that, Phantom Thread, which I loved.
Yeah.
Loved. And then before that, Inherent Vice, which I hated. And then before that, he's on. The next one's going to be crap.
Just skip it.
What is do you have like a formula for P.T. Anderson projections? There's got to be some kind of formula that describes the arc.
Yeah, no, I think
just
it's just a sine wave.
Well, Tarantino annoys me so much too because it's like 10 years ago it was
is annoying.
I'm only going to do 10 movies, and now he's just doing everything he can other than make another movie. I'm writing a TV series. I'm doing a play. I'm writing a book, and it's like, dude, just keep making movies.
He set this limitation on himself, and now he's like afraid to drop the ball.
He's
on
gun shy.
His last one, yeah.
Dan, any auteurs you like?
That's great. He's going to die without making a 10th film, and that's fine.
Not really.
I am looking forward to the David Fincher.
Fincher.
Oh, Cliff Booth.
Oh yeah, Fincher.
The Quentin Tarantino sequel.
Yeah, Fincher's great. Yeah.
I grew up across the street from Wes Anderson's grandparents.
Oh wow,
that's wild.
Was their house symmetrical?
It was, but not like in a sexy way. Like,
was it pastel colored?
It was also never shot from like ground level. You know, you have to elevate to get that symmetry nice. You know.
No, I've said this many times, but he's somebody I deeply respect the films of, but I don't care for them, but I deeply respect them.
Yeah,
I liked the French Dispatch. Is that what that one was called?
Oh yes, with Benicio.
It's pretty fun. Yeah. Question 8. Toxic geography. What is the only continent that does not have any active volcanoes?
Now, to the audience at home.
Oh God.
This is a take 2. This is a take 2 on the question due to a slight mistake by the host. It happens. But the original one contained a Werner Herzog impression, which I think we should work in anyways.
Yeah, why not?
So maybe we can work it into the answer. So
maybe I'll do a rules read for you guys.
What do we think? Australia?
Yeah, Dan?
The Australian birds are not singing, they are screaming.
Dan says Australia. You said Australia, Jeff?
First thing out of my mouth was Australia. So
okay.
The volcanoes, they do not stir in Australia.
Yeah, there's a lot of dangerous things there, but no volcanoes, unless you count the herd in McDonald's Islands.
Okay.
Which,
we don't.
Do they call it Macca Island?
I count the Burger King Islands. Sorry, Hungry Jack Islands.
The Hungry Jack and Macca Islands, yeah. That's for our Australian listeners.
Or us. Sometimes we just do things for us.
Well, we're batting perfect so far, so hopefully this
what a way to turn the trend around.
This one is a before and after, but also an after and before.
Mm-hmm.
What singer-songwriter hypothesized that it was simultaneously both a wild world and not a wild world, and simultaneously hard and easy to get by just upon a smile girl?
Well, that's the artist currently known as Cat Stevens, who was formerly known as Yusuf Islam, but formerly known as Cat Stevens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that what's happening?
No, I don't know. Well,
is there another?
I mean, the song was Wild World that I was picking up.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the Cat Stevens Ouroboros. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with Dan. You got it, Dan.
Cat Stevens, Yusuf Islam. Cat Stevens.
Well, I think this one's on me because I was going for Schrodinger's Cat Stevens.
Oh, right. That's right. It was a before and after. Well, we won't take points.
That's an excellent question, though.
That is a really good question.
Schrodinger's Cat Stevens. It's really funny. Now, in retrospect, I understand the question, and it is excellent.
Dan, that's a good name for your trivia team if you can't come up with one.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
The world is full of pain. However, this question was excellent and brought a smile to my face.
Thank you. Okay, question 10. We're going to do hang 10,210 meters. What is the tallest mountain in the world measured from base to summit, not sea level? Translating to White Mountain, it's about 38 meters higher than its more massive neighbor, which translates to Long Mountain.
See, this is the problem sometimes.
Let me tell you
definitely
something.
get a little more height out when you go
You
base.
gotta
base
measure
to
base
tip.
to tip. That's the only correct way to measure.
A mountain.
Yes.
Yes. So what are we saying for this one? I don't know a lot about mountain
Dan's
hikes.
got something here.
I thought that in Hawaii, it's either
Mauna
Mauna
Kea.
Kea or Kilauea. Is if you go underwater and start at the base, it's the highest mountain in the world then. But I don't remember which one.
Those are two more Hawaiian mountains than I know. So
Yeah, I thought was it Mauna Kea?
sure.
Well, if you go from base to tip, you have to go through the shrub, like the trees, to make sure you get to ground level to the base.
Right. Talking about
Yeah.
mountains.
Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going with what was it?
Mauna
was it?
Kea?
Mauna Kea.
You nailed it. It's Mauna Kea. The other one's Mauna Loa. And then Kilauea is the most active volcano.
Yes, sir.
Dan brought us back there. Thank you, Dan.
You know, it's actually kind of cool. But if you see I saw a time lapse done of the tectonic movement of the Hawaiian Islands over time, and it's basically one like volcano like pooping out islands, and then they drift away and then kind of sink back into the ocean. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we went to Hawaii in September with my mom and went up Haleakala on Maui, and you
Oh, I
go
love
above the cloud level, and things get really weird. Like all the plants are silver green and brushy, and it's incredible.
Wow, that sounds really cool.
That's pretty high. Haleakala is over 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
So.
What'd you call me?
Exactly.
After that first round, Dan got us that win there at the end. So we only have 50 points. So you're probably beating us at home. But 50 points for the first round. But excellent questions nonetheless.
Now, Neal, I need to bring up before we do our Patreon request that you've put the Baines root beer barrels just barely out of reach here. So you know what? I'm going to go grab one of those delicious root beer barrels from Baines.
Yeah, go grab one. Yeah, thank you to Ben Coughlin for the treats that he brought us from Baines Cider, Baines Cider Farm. You can go check it out in Michigan. And Ken's going to have one of these delicious barrels. Well, speaking of Ben Coughlin, Ben is a Patreon supporter who came out and joined us on a show. You probably heard that episode recently, and we can't do our show without our patrons, like Ben, like Dan, like Kevin here. So if you'd like to join the fray and support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Triviality podcasts, and just for as little as $5 a month, you can get all of our bonus ad. Bonus ad content.
You get even more ads.
But more ads, yes. You get 4 bonus episodes a month, 3 trivia-related, 1 crop drop, plus a bunch of other things. But you can get our episodes ad-free, which is great. So you don't have to hear all the different ads through our network, Airwave, over there. So if you'd like to join Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/Triviality podcast.
You know how when you sign up for the ads, you can cross out certain ads. So I think we don't run like gambling ads, right?
Oh, yes, right.
And we don't run
gambling.
sexy ads.
I specifically asked for toys, but they said no. They said these aren't the type of toys you want to.
Gotcha. But when you're on Patreon, you do get the DraftKings ads.
Yes, that's right. Only DraftKings.
Only DraftKings.
You know that moment when hunger hits, you're exhausted, and you know there's something healthy you could be cooking in your kitchen, but you just don't have it in you to actually make it? For me, eating healthy isn't a willpower problem, it's a setup problem, because I'm not great at cooking, and if something can be made for me that's healthy and convenient, I'm going to go with it. And that's when I found Factor. Factor solves that setup problem with fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs, delivered right to your door. With Factor, I'm hitting my nutrition goals this season without the planning, grocery runs, or cooking. One of my go-to meals is their grilled pork chop and butternut mash with caramelized onions and Brussels sprouts. Mashed butternut squash with brown butter is the base. Then you've got this herb-marinated pork chop that grills up super tender and gets topped with those deeply savory caramelized onions. Then on the side, there are roasted shredded Brussels sprouts and silvered onions with garlic, toasted spices, and olive oil. So you get this healthy, grain-free plate that actually feels like something you cooked instead of a microwave dinner. It fits perfectly into my week when I want something satisfying and protein-rich without derailing my day. Factor has meals built around your goals, whether that's weight loss, overall nutrition, more protein, or GLP-1 support. And if you're focused on strength and workout recovery, you can check out Factor's Muscle Pro collection. Every meal is crafted with functional ingredients, such as lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole foods, and healthy fats, and Factor bans over 175 ingredients. No artificial colors or sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup, no refined seed oils, just nutrient-dense food. Plus, everything is fresh, never frozen, and there are over 100 rotating weekly meals, including globally inspired flavors like Mediterranean and Asian, so there's always something new to look forward to. They've even got newly launched ready-to-eat salads with ingredients like elote corn and miso edamame, and more than 70 add-ons, from green juices to peanut butter energy bites to round out your day. The best part is the convenience. Factor meals are ready in about 2 minutes. Factor shops, preps, cooks, and delivers straight to your door so you have more time for everything you love this spring. I use this, and you should too. Head to factormeals.com/triviality50 off and use code triviality50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until 9/27/2026. See website for more details.
Are you looking for a podcast that your whole family can enjoy that asks the deep philosophical questions like, do trees fart?
If you are, then you'll love Tumble, a science podcast for kids. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Marshall. Join us as we explore stories of science discovery, from butts to animals, dinosaurs, astronomy, and everything in between.
You'll love these stories, and you'll learn something new.
Find and follow Tumble Science Podcast for Kids wherever you get your podcasts, or at sciencepodcastforkids.com.
And we are back and ready for 10 more questions.
All right, first question of the second round. To Bader Meinhof or not to Bader Meinhof? What play was written after Julius Caesar but before Othello?
So,
now, Dan, you are a Shakespeare expert. You probably know this one right off the top of your head. Have any thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, I did take a Shakespeare class, but we didn't read them in order or anything, so this was not
it doesn't come up that way very often, does it?
Nope.
So what Shakespearean work has been on our minds recently?
I mean, one was mentioned earlier in this episode, right? Richard
II, yeah.
What else?
And Henry IV.
And Henry IV.
Is that a play too?
Mm-hmm.
It's a two-parter.
Yep.
Thinking outside of this game, there was a Hamlet movie recently.
Right.
So what do we want to go with?
Good question. Dan, what you can pick, Hamlet or Richard II or Henry IV?
Let's go with Hamlet.
All right, you nailed it. Good job, Dan.
All right.
It was teamwork. Thanks, Ken.
We thought it through, and it worked.
Okay, question 2. No wonder Churchill made it to 90. What's the only internal organ in the human body capable of regenerating itself?
Liver. I put that to the test every week.
That was an excellent clue. Thank you.
Yeah, it can grow back to full size even if 75% of it is removed.
Wow.
Why can't the rest of our body do that? That'd be nice.
I asked my
we don't have
girlfriend,
time
she
to
said
start
lungs.
talking about all that today, Neal.
Okay, next question. If tea was a sport, you guys like esoteric sports from other countries, but have you ever gotten into snooker? It was invented in the 1870s, but can you guess in what country?
If tea was a sport, he says.
I mean, it's very British.
Well, snooker is very British, yeah. Richard Osman, who I listen to all the time, one of my favorite authors, he loves snooker. He talks about it all the time.
Or if tea was a sport, right?
Yeah.
So I do like British.
It's probably from there, unless we're overthinking. It's actually from
anybody
India
talking
or
about
something, and
snooker anywhere else. But
colonized the tea. But yeah, I only hear English people talk about snooker. But Dan, anything?
My gut reaction was also Britain, but it makes me wonder if it's like India because they also like tea, and it went backwards.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, and they
But I
stole
would
it
just
or
go with
something.
Britain if I had
What's
to guess.
the country that drinks the most tea? That's not Britain, is it?
It's got to be Britain or China, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up while we're thinking.
We're
Yeah, if,
circling the
Per capita, probably Britain, but not per capita, probably China. What are we thinking? Britain.
Let's go with Britain. Yeah.
You guys were right there. It's India.
It is.
And
Oh.
we don't have to get into why it's now heavily associated with the UK.
Well,
So they
snooker
stole
is
it.
kind of like Kraken hole, right?
Croken hole.
yeah.
Kraken hole.
I always mistakenly call it Kraken Hole. Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Kraken hole.
Corkinol.
Corken hole.
Oh man, I'm messing it up now.
Crokenboosh.
Corken hole, that's what you called it.
Yes.
Corkin Hole.
Corken hole.
That's a different game we played in
Yeah.
college.
Yes.
Okay, next question. We're going to get into sports ball maths. The highest score you can get in snooker is equivalent to the sum of these jerseys: Megatron, the round mound of rebound, and the mailman.
Just very quickly, I know Kevin just asked that. That was a really good question. So China dominates by sheer quantity, accounting for roughly 46% of global tea consumption. Per capita, Turkey reigns supreme.
Yes. I knew it was
Wow.
not England,
Yeah.
but I couldn't remember who it was.
Turkey.
Per capita, England is fourth. So it's Turkey, Ireland, Azerbaijan, United Kingdom, Iran.
Yep. And
Unexpected.
for coffee, I believe it's Finland. It's the
That could be true,
most
yeah.
per capita.
That's why they're so happy.
So what was the question again, Kevin? We had the jerseys, right? Named by the nickname?
Yep.
Calvin Johnson.
Megatron is Calvin Johnson.
He's-
Mailman is
what
Karl
was he?
Malone.
Yeah.
Kelvin Johnson was
Like 16 or something? No.
17?
I know I'm in the area.
Or was he not? I can't remember.
Come back
Do we
to
need
that.
the numbers?
We need the numbers, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do the
we
math.
need to add them up.
Oh, okay. So we got Megatron,
It's just
Mailman.
adding, Jeff.
What was the other jersey, Kevin?
Sometimes that's a problem around here.
It's the round mound of rebound, or I can give you a different athlete if you can't figure that one out.
The round mound of rebound. I don't think that was Rodman was the worm. So
Who's always up there on rebounds?
I don't think it would have been Barkley. No.
Wasn't Shaq.
Give them another clue on that one.
We could also go with they called him, what was it? The bread truck in college. He's on a lot of commercials right now during March Madness.
Charles
And you
Barkley.
said his name.
We said his name already.
Yeah.
The bread truck. Probably Barkley.
Did we say his name already?
Yeah, I said
Oh.
maybe Barkley.
I mean, he's all over those GLP-1 ads right now.
Yeah. All right. So Malone is he 32? 34? It's one of those. 32, 34. Dan, do you happen to know Malone?
Not a clue. Sorry.
I think it's
March Madness is on, but I'm not even angry.
I'm going to say 32. I think I'm wrong, but 32.
I'm not even lightly perturbed.
I'm not even angry.
Megatron, is is it 17 seems too high for him, but 11? Is it 11? No, that's
It's funny. I feel like I can see him, but I can't see.
I'm
the
on
number
St.
him at
Ra
all.
wouldn't be having Megatron's number.
I don't think we know these numbers.
Yeah.
So
Do,
let's,
do
All
we
right,
have a
let me,
clue to just guess the whole number?
let's say
I'll give you some alternates.
62.
Oh, you have alternates. Okay.
You're just gonna
Yeah,
guess.
I have alternates.
Even though he's
So
gonna give us
instead of
alternates.
Megatron,
You're mad.
instead of Megatron, what if I tell you T.O.?
Terrell Owens.
80.
He was 80 something.
Just 80.
Just
I think.
80?
Or no, that was Rice. 83.
Yes, that feels right.
And we don't know the third one anyway. So,
Barkley, I think, is 34. So we got 34, 32, 83.
so 66 plus 83 is 149.
Oof, right there. Megatron and T.O. were 81, so it's
81, that's right.
147.
Yeah. Well, we tried.
Okay, question 15/2.5. If Arya Stark had a hobby, encroaching goblin, diamond Hungarian, frame Scotch, oblique Slav, and Byzantine are types of what skill that you might learn at an LNS near you?
LNS?
LNS as in Sam.
You should repeat those things again. You said.
Yep. Encroaching goblin, diamond Hungarian, frame Scotch, oblique Slav, and Byzantine. Types of what skill that you
What
might
about,
learn
like,
at an LNS?
Fencing
Fencing techniques.
or knife work or something. Yeah, probably fencing. Yeah, Dan.
What is LNS? Am I missing something?
I don't know what that is,
Okay.
but I bet you that it's all sword
Maybe, like-
technique. Because if you're talking about Arya Stark's
Yeah,
hobby, it's
Unless
mostly
they're
makes sense.
different makeup techniques. You like to change your face a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it could be like at Lancing
it
National
sounds like
Society.
it sounds like sword technique though. S could be sword.
Yeah, because the oblique, sounds like a sword technique.
So follow the sword angle with Arya Stark. Where does that take you?
Well, she had the needle. Oh, probably like knitting or something,
Oh.
or knitting techniques, or crocheting. I guess I don't know.
I mean, those are
I don't know.
Is it
Are we close or farther away?
Yeah, you're super close.
Sewing.
So you want to give you a sec?
Sewing.
Sewing?
You're pretty much right there. We're talking about needlepoint stitches.
Needle
And
points.
LNS is a local needlepoint store. So there's a lot of my girlfriend's gotten into this, and I've tried it out a little bit. But there's a lot of like materials you need, primarily string or yarn or whatever. And there's also canvases, and there's a bunch of different types of stitches you can do. And I thought I was reading her book on it, like that shows you how to do this stuff. And I thought these names were just preposterous. It sounds more like high fantasy than arts and crafts.
I think that's a blank.
Do a blank on that one? Yeah, probably not close enough. So we've only picked up 20 points in this first half of the second round.
But we started that way
bringing us to
last time.
70.
We ended up stronger in the second half, so we'll see how
The
that
second
goes.
half team.
All right, Dan's going to carry us for the second half here.
Next question. There just ain't no way. The Battle of Palmito Ranch was the last battle of the Civil War and actually occurred over a month after Lee surrendered. What state did it take place in?
I think it's Virginia.
Texas.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Palmito?
I remember it was the same place that, or there was something weird about it where like the war started there and ended there, right?
Well, the war started at Fort Sumter.
Right. But there's something
South
funny
Carolina.
about it. I know there's something funny about it though. Yeah, Texas. That seem right? Yeah.
works for me?
Yeah, it's Texas. And the clue, there just ain't no way, is something I find myself saying a lot. It's stolen from No Country for Old Men when he finds the tracker in the suitcase.
What is the weird thing about that ranch? Or
It's
that
near
battle?
Brownsville, which is kind of a weird place.
But there's something about how something started there and ended there. Yeah, I'll do a little research while we move on here.
Cool. Next one, the show must go on. The Red Special is a guitar that is constructed using mother of pearl buttons for fret markers, motorcycle valve springs for the tremolo system, and a 100-year-old mahogany from a fireplace mantle for the neck. What astrophysicist and his father used these spare parts because they couldn't afford a Stratocaster?
Talking about an astrophysicist along with a guitarist.
Yeah,
There's only one man who comes to mind.
same here. Yeah, only one man. And he's also a little bit of royalty.
Brian May. Is that what you're thinking?
I'm thinking Brian May. Yeah, Queen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. You were a little silent. We're like, oh no, were we way off?
No, you guys nailed it. I mean, astrophysicist is, if you know anything about Queen or Brian May, that one comes together pretty neatly. So staying on theme, Six Nights at the Opera. This element, whose name comes from Spanish for little silver, reduces emissions in cars, is used to treat cancer, and is 30 times rarer than gold.
When I think of catalytic converters, do you know this one, Dan?
Don't they have platinum in them?
I think so. That's why they keep getting stolen.
Oh, okay. Is that what the answer is? You think?
Mm-hmm.
Dan, platinum. Okay.
That's my
Well,
guess. Jeff?
Plata is silver in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys nailed it. Comes from platina. And the Six Nights at the Opera is for the 6 times platinum that Night at the Opera went.
Oh, okay.
Queen.
Next one is, I got a fish like a racehorse. Sharks are definitely fish, but they lack the organ that allows bony fish to control buoyancy. What is that organ called?
I know this. So, I mean, taxonomically speaking, we're still basically fish, just for the record.
Shut up.
Do you know this one, Dan?
I mean, I just think of a bladder as being something that can hold something within a boat or whatever, but I don't know what
I think it's called a swim bladder.
Okay.
So I think you're onto that, Dan.
Yeah, good work, team. So because they lack a swim bladder, a lot of shark species have to swim constantly to prevent from sinking and pass water over their gills for breathing purposes.
Okay.
So that's why they never stop moving.
So the water will pass their gills?
Yeah, I guess something about moving allows the oxygenation in the gills better. I'm not a marine biologist. I just play one on TV.
All right, I found the fact that I was looking for
someone
here.
who participated in both battles?
The Battle of Bull Run, which is the first battle, took place on Wilmer McLean's farm and Appomattox Courthouse.
And then he moved or something, right? And then
was also owned by him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting. All right, last question of the second round. I swear Andy Serkis is in everything. What 1954 animated film includes an ending that differs from the original 1945 novella as the CIA wanted to inspire revolt in communist-led countries?
Is it...
Andy Serkis.
I'm thinking he directed, I believe, a adaptation of Charlotte's Web or Animal Farm. It's one of the other. It's one of the two.
Well, Animal Farm is very...
Andy Serkis did?
He's either star or he directed. I'm pretty sure he did the motion capture for either...
For the new one?
Yeah, for Charlotte's Web or Animal Farm, yeah.
The new one that's coming out? The new Animal Farm?
I know it's one of them. I don't know if it's the new one from the Angel Network. It's possible. Are we on the right track?
Yeah, it's Animal Farm.
It's one. That was Animal Farm?
I was like, Animal Farm reeks of communism.
Okay,
so.
I knew it was one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that out and I thought it was crazy. The CIA covertly funded and facilitated the production, and they acquired the film rights from Orwell's widow and changed the story so that it's more anti-communist. Where
Nothing about that even screams remotely crazy to me.
Well, it's
completely makes sense.
The FBI didn't want to get left out with the CIA, so they produced Chevy Chase's Funny Farm. Like two people have probably seen that movie. That's why. All right. Well, it looks like Dan helped us out there. We were batting perfect second half of the second round, picking up 50 points, adding the 20 we got in the first half, which is 70. So our total is 120 for the two regular rounds. So not bad.
Before we move on to the last 5 questions here, I want to once again ask you to join us on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Triviality Podcast and reap all those benefits such as ad-free episodes and all that bonus content for as little as $5 a month. And it helps us out a lot, too.
Now, at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or a sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
And we are back, ready for 5 final questions here.
All right. Final question number 1. In space, no one can hear you scream. Mars is the Roman god of war. So when Asaph Hall discovered the 2 moons of Mars in 1877, he gave them appropriate names, albeit in Greek. What are the 2 moons of Mars, and what do they mean?
Dan, any idea here first before Jeff...
I feel like one of them is Phobos. And the other one has like 3-syllable name. It's a tiny little rock flying around real fast. I don't remember.
A tiny little rock flying around a little fast is the story I tell about the Earth. Phobos is correct, and then Deimos is the other one.
No, Phobos is fear, right?
Phobos and Deimos sound like great like WWE wrestlers from like the 90s.
Yeah. Tag team.
Yeah.
Hell of a tag team.
The Moons of Karn, or what was it?
Mars.
You said Karn, right? Or Marn? What was it?
No, I said Marn on accident.
Oh, he said, I thought it was a legit thing. I was like, oh, the Moons of Marn.
Do you think it could be like fear and pestilence or something? Anyways, Phobos and Deimos.
I'm getting back to Herzog. Yeah, it's Phobos and Deimos, and they mean fear and terror.
Ooh, okay.
And Phobos is a doomed moon. It means it's getting 1.8 meters closer to Mars every 100 years.
So at some point it will spiral into it and crash.
That's right.
That's a good band name. I'm gonna write that down. Doomed Moon.
Doomed Moon is
kind of hard to say though.
No, that is the opposite of our moon, which is slowly drifting away from us.
Doom Moon. How about that?
Doomed Moon?
Doom Moon.
Doom Moon.
I think you have a new band name, Ken. What are you listening to? Doom Moon.
Doom Moon.
One more time.
Doom Moon.
Oh, I love.
I'm listening to the Rural Juror.
That's what it was giving me. Rural Juror vibes. Yeah.
All right. Next one. Cheese on bread. We're finally going on vacation this summer, and I hope we don't need an umbrella. Ella. What's the only country that George Washington ever visited outside the U.S.?
So that's
Barbados.
Yeah, that's a Rihanna reference. You know what I always say to my students?
What?
I always say, you know what the philosopher Rihanna says? They go, what? I say, work.
That's right.
When they're not working.
Do you know what the?
And they go, that's not Rihanna. I go, yes, it is.
Do you know what the philosopher Britney Spears says?
Toxic.
You got to work, bitch.
Oh,
I believe.
I can't say that to my students.
What's funny is I think the song was originally written for Britney, and then Rihanna took it. I have to look that up.
It could be. I know there was at least one of those that was a.
Yeah.
Someone had written the part for Britney, so kind of in mind and.
Yeah.
Barbados.
Oh yeah, Barbados. He was there for 7 weeks while his brother Lawrence was getting treated for tuberculosis.
I was going to say, were they recovering from TB? Because that was the 18th century thing to do.
Exactly.
Go take in the fresh air.
Yeah,
old Larry Washington got tuberculosis, so they went there, and then George Washington contracted smallpox.
Oh.
He was
Was there anything scientific to the air quality? No.
I mean, we named malaria.
I mean,
poor air.
Surely the air quality wasn't bad.
It wasn't
but is it better to have higher humidity? Or
I'm sure warmer, more humid air felt better, but you're not gonna cure a viral infection.
Yeah.
Dan, where does Rihanna rank on your ranking of pop girlies?
Yeah, she's way up there. I've always been particularly fond of "Shut Up and Drive," so that's my go-to. It's my
just
go-to
slightly
classic.
more aggressive than Deftones. Be quiet and drive.
You could probably do a whole playlist on just Drive.
Drive by Incubus.
I'm your vehicle, baby. Yeah.
Local Jim Peterick.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll shut up and answer this next question. The theme is go to your happy place, I guess. While they broke up in 1970, the legal dissolution of the Beatles in 1974 was finalized when John Lennon signed the papers in what notable location?
I know this one.
Yeah, take it, Dan.
It's at the Polynesian Resort in Walt Disney World.
Wow, even went down to the resort level. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. And when it opened, the rooms were $22 to $40 a night. I think they're like $1 million now.
Wow.
Dan, how'd you get that one? How'd you know that?
I don't know. I have a Walt Disney World shirt on right now. It's just random.
It's a fun fact.
That is a really fun fact.
Nice. Okay, question 4. Space zucchini. I'm looking for the name of the phenomenon that occurs when a black hole's gravitational pull on an object's near side is significantly stronger than on its far side.
I'm pretty sure Dan knows this one.
Yeah.
Dan's got it again. Yeah, he's saving us again.
Spaghettification.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking too, but it just didn't sound. The description sounded different.
Yeah, it's a vertical stretching and horizontal compression due to gravitational tides. Pretty scary, but also, it's pretty silly when they show it in Family Guy or whatever.
That's how I want to go.
Do you think we live inside of a black hole?
This podcast is too small for that conversation.
It's just a simple yes or no.
Yes.
Really? Okay, let's talk about that later.
Okay, the last one. I keep seeing these before and afters everywhere, so I'm going to do that. Nobody used to say freaking A until this Who's Line player said freaking A in Office Space, but I swear I hear people say freaking A all the time now.
Who's line player who is on Office Space?
Well, let's see. So we got Colin Mockery. We got
Ryan Stiles, Wayne Brady,
Drew Carey,
Greg Proops.
Greg Proops. Yeah. Which one was in Office
He's
Space?
talking about the Bader Meinhof again, though.
Who's line player?
Is there a Bader? Somebody Bader?
Oh.
Meinhof. Somebody start with Hoff.
I'm just trying to go through the people in Office Space then separately. Then
Who said it in Office Space?
Freaking A. Gary Cole.
It's no. Dietrich.
Oh,
Bader Meinhof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the original version. I kind of tamed it down for radio, but it's Dietrich Bader Meinhof who said, "Hey, man."
Wait, is that the movie he had the mullet with the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a construction worker and he's his neighbor.
That's right. Well, great final round there. Dan again carried us in the final round there. We picked up an extra 50, so our final score is 170 out of a possible 250. So 170 out of 250. Not bad. Thanks, Dan, for helping us out there.
It was not me, but thank you.
You're going to take the credit, though. We're going to when the legend becomes truth, you print the legend from the man who shot Liberty Valance.
Well, Dan, you did help us out a lot. I want to give you your final shout-outs, but first, have you thought of a good escape room theme?
Yeah, I did,
Triviality
actually.
escape room, maybe?
Yeah. While I was sick, I binged all of Severance, which I hadn't seen before, and I was very taken by the brutalist architecture and the old carpeting and all that. And I've never seen that sort of like brutalist office building aesthetic in an escape room. So there you go.
That sounds cool.
I will say really cool. One of my Triviality regrets of 2025 is I was absent, unfortunately, on an episode that was inspired by Severance, which was very fun. So.
Fun fact, I have a coworker. So most of the employees in my company work remotely. I have a coworker that lives in Jersey, and his little WeWork, I don't know if it's a WeWork, but it's one of these office spaces you rent, is in Bell Labs, which is the building they use for the
that's awesome.
The exterior and the interior kind of lobby area.
That's great.
Well, Dan, again, thank you so much for joining us today. Anybody you want to shout out or any props to give?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to my partner, Chris, who's in the living room right now with our wonderful dog, Nancy. And just wanted to shout out anyone who's trying to make the world good for people right now, because we need more of it. So thank you.
Well said. Yeah, thank you so much for being here today and for being a longtime supporter.
Yeah, happy to. Thank you.
All right, Kevin, hard game, but very good game. Your questions are always really written well. So thank you so much for that. Any shout outs or anything you'd like to say before we let you go today?
Well, thank you. And it's always a pleasure to be on. Shout out to my lady McKenna, my buddy John, who was a guest last time I did one of these. Mm-hmm. Look forward to doing it again, and maybe I'll make them a little bit easier.
Well, no, they're written so well. It's just that you're ahead of your time.
17 out of 25.
Yeah.
Tough but fair.
Okay. Tough but fair. No, that's right. Well, thank you so much too for being a supporter, for coming on and writing a game. We know how hard it is to write a full game, so we appreciate that. But
and just to say, dark times we're living in, it can be really easy to get down and despair, but putting you guys a show on really brings a smile every time.
I'm glad.
Appreciate the work that you guys do.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. We try to bring smiles through our own, often stupidity. But
just remember, though, if we're in these getting down times, the only thing you can do when you get down, boogie.
That's right, or get down on it. We do want to boogie and thank Airwave Media, our network, whose new tagline seems to be constantly curious. So
I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's some new shows, if you want to check them out, called Answer For It, a podcast for smart people, Book Riot, the podcast, and Fast Company. So yeah, check those out at Airwave Media.
That's my favorite kind of people to have over.
Smart people?
No, people who are gone by like 8:30.
Oh,
Fast Company.
Oh,
gotcha. Yeah. Well, that'll do it for today. For both of our guests and Jeff and Neal, I'm Ken, and that was Triviality.